Ladies and gentlemen, it's game day. The 10-1 Cowboys are getting ready to take on the 6-5 Vikings, and here's everything that you need to know heading into the matchup. Now, late last night, it was revealed that Minnesota head coach Mike Zimmer has to have emergency eye surgery. He had hoped to have it on Friday morning after the game, but instead it had to be moved up to Wednesday night. So it's uncertain whether or not he'll be on the sideline to lead his troops in a battle. Whatever it is that you do, if you pray, if you chant, if you just believe in sending good, positive vibes out there, send this guy your karma. He's a former Cowboys coach, but regardless, you never want to see somebody be in danger of losing something so functional to their existence. So all in all, just good thoughts and good wishes to Mike Zimmer. Now, when it comes to being on the football field, the Cowboys are a 3.5-point favorite for this game. The over-under is 44, so Vegas is predicting a road victory to the tune of 24-20 for the Cowboys. We'll see how that goes. The Cowboys have been monsters when it comes to being against the spread so far this year. They pushed in the opening week of the season. They've covered every week since then. So do not be surprised if the Cowboys end up victorious by more than just a 4-point margin tonight. Now, the Cowboys will be getting back Barry Church. He is their starting safety. Since he's been out, he and Mo Claiborne were knocked out in the Philadelphia game. Things have gone downhill rapidly for the Cowboys defense. They've given up 1,300 yards of offense in the last in the last 3 games. So that's obviously over 400 yards a contest that they've given up. It hasn't been pretty. Hopefully the return of Church, J.J. Wilcox is going to be knocked out, so they're still very thin when it comes to secondary depth. But hopefully the return of Church will bring back some of the positive vibes that the defense had early in the season. They haven't had a turnover or a sack in the last 4 games. So again, that's something that they have to improve. Go over to Cowboys Wire, check out Sid VJ's breakdown of the key matchup, talking about the Dallas defensive line versus a very, very injured Minnesota offensive line. Now, Dak Prescott leads all NFL rookie quarterbacks in basically everything: yards, touchdowns, passer rating, all of that kind of stuff. If he has a multi-touchdown game, which means 2 or more touchdowns combined, passing, running, whatever way you want to look at it, it will be his 10th consecutive game of doing so. If he has 2 passing touchdowns on the game, he will surpass Peyton Manning, Russell Wilson, and Marcus Mariota for the most passing touchdowns by a rookie in their first 12 games. He currently has 18. Those guys have the record with 19. Obviously, 2 more would give him 20. Now, he'll be in serious competition for the MVP and Rookie of the Year with fellow backfield mate Ezekiel Elliott. We all know what that's about. It appears that either one of them is going to definitely win the Rookie of the Year award, but they might be taking votes away from each other when it comes to the MVP race. If you look at a lot of the MVP polls, you'll see that combined, they have the win. If you combine however many people vote for Dak, however many people vote for Ezekiel Elliott, it always ends up being the top, but they're going to split votes, and I think that might keep Ezekiel Elliott, who is my front runner for being the MVP, from winning that award. So that's it. Those are the things that I need you to look for in this game. Obviously, there's a concern about the Minnesota wide receivers, but Sam Bradford doesn't seem to be capable of extending the ball down the field. We don't want to see that change tonight, and if the Dallas Cowboys offense continues as it normally does, it should be a game that the Cowboys should be able to emerge victorious. That's it for your Morning Minute. This is your Week 13 game preview. I'm KD Drummond. Salute.